luego de una reunión el día de hoy entre el secretario de Estado Antony Blinken por los Estados Unidos y el ministro de Relaciones Exteriores Sergei Lavrov por Rusia, quedó claro que las tensiones entre ambos países siguen en aumento y las negociaciones podrían pasar más temprano que tarde del ámbito diplomático a una confrontación militar entre Estados Unidos, la OTAN y sus países aliados en contra de Rusia. Ya el Congreso de los Estados Unidos autorizó el envío de armamento a Ucrania y están estudiando conjuntamente con la OTAN y la Unión Europea trasladar fuerzas militares de la OTAN a territorio ucraniano ante la negativa de Rusia de retirar sus tropas de las fronteras con Ucrania y continúe con su intención de ingresar a territorio ucraniano. El secretario de Estado de los Estados Unidos, en rueda de prensa luego de su reunión con el ministro ruso, anunció que ni el país del norte ni la OTAN cederán a las peticiones de Rusia y que las fuerzas aliadas ya están listas para contrarrestar cualquier avanzada que Rusia pretenda hacer sobre Ucrania. Incluso Putin no ha retirado en ningún momento su amenaza de trasladar tropas a Venezuela si Estados Unidos y la OTAN no ceden a sus peticiones de retirarse de Ucrania y no permitir que ésta forme parte del organismo. Peticiones que no serán concedidas de ninguna manera por la OTAN, dijo Blinken, por lo que también se avisora un negro futuro y un pronto ataque de la OTAN a Venezuela, para así evitar la colaboración de la dictadura de Nicolás Maduro con el régimen comunista de Vladimir Putin.
Good afternoon. Foreign Minister Lavrov and I finished our meeting a short while ago, and I first want to begin by thanking Switzerland for hosting us for its traditional hospitality, which is very much appreciated. I came to Geneva following up on last week's discussions at the U.S.-Russia Strategic Stability Dialogue, the NATO-Russia Council, and the OSCE on the crisis in Ukraine and broader European security issues. Our objective was to determine whether Russia is prepared to take the diplomatic path and other necessary steps to de-escalate the situation in Ukraine and ultimately to resolve our differences. The discussion today with Minister Lavrov was frank and substantive. I conveyed the position of the United States and our European allies and partners that we stand firmly with Ukraine in support of its sovereignty and territorial integrity. We've been clear. If any Russian military forces move across Ukraine's border, that's a renewed invasion. It will be met with swift, severe, and a united response from the United States and our partners and allies. We also know from experience that Russia has an extensive playbook of aggression short of military action, including cyber attacks, paramilitary tactics, and other means of advancing their interests aggressively without overtly using military action. Those types of Russian aggression will also be met with a decisive, calibrated, and again, united response. That's the clear message coming out of my meetings on Wednesday in Ukraine with President Zelensky, Foreign Minister Kuleba, yesterday in Germany with my counterparts from Germany, the UK, France, and the European Union, and with German Chancellor Scholz. We're united in our commitment to finding a way forward through diplomacy and dialogue, but equally in our resolve to impose massive consequences should Russia choose the path of confrontation. I made clear to Minister Lavrov that there are certain issues and fundamental principles that the United States and our partners and allies are committed to defend. That includes those that would impede the sovereign right of the Ukrainian people to write their own future. There is no trade space there, none. Let me say as well that he heard from us and from me that what is for us an inviolable rule, nothing about Ukraine without Ukraine, nothing about NATO without NATO, nothing about Europe without Europe. That's the choice that Russia faces now. It can choose the path of diplomacy that can lead to peace and security, or the path that will lead only to conflict, severe consequences, and international condemnation. The United States and our allies and partners in Europe stand ready to meet Russia on either path, and we will continue to stand with Ukraine.